What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's the deal? Let me get this shared up in a couple more places real quick. Oh, snap. Mm. Yes, it was definitely going down yesterday. It was going down. I'm salty. I didn't get a chance to stream yesterday. I'm mad as hell behind that shit. Boy. I just felt left out. Straight up. Definitely felt left out. Felt like man, wild day yesterday. What's up, though? Yes, sir. Definitely a wild day. What's the deal? And I felt left out yesterday. Mm-hmm. A couple more things I want to share here. Let's see. Let's get this pinned up here. Refresh this. I do got the Jackson video up. Yeah, Jackson went, man, Jackson went five for, I mean, he swept the pitching, pitching props. And what else did his ass do? Uh, mm, oh, you know what? Let me tweet this link out too. Uh, that's all right though. I ain't gotta tweet it out. Weather. Uh, Toronto at Philly. Showers around early. Um, I mean Toronto at Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. Showers around early. Um, maybe they need a late start. Probably not. It's yellow, so the game should go. Big orange, orange right here, man. So keep an eye on that situation. I did like Lazardo maybe to hit his K's today. So, but I seen that weather, so I'm like, golly, right? So now that's kind of like throw me for a loop. Um, but near stationary storms in the area, slow moving storms like this can be tough to deal with. If they end up over the ballpark, it's many hours of rain. If they end up just 5 miles away and near the park, the entire game could play dry. We'll need to circle back pregame with a radar check to even have a chance at figuring this one out. Houston at Detroit, winds blowing out at 10 miles an hour. New York at Washington. Like in Philly, any rain in the area is nearly stationary. Unlike Philly, I do think rain holds off until late game, so we're at the very least dry for half the game, and with a little luck, all of it. Chicago White Sox at Atlanta, a few storms around early. Maybe they need a late start. Late started briefly, but the game should play without much drama. Milwaukee at Chicago. Whoa, winds blowing in from left at 20 miles an hour. Big boost to pitchers. Gonna be tough to leave the yard in those conditions, right? So, uh, Wrigley is wind impacted really bad, and that's gonna show in the total. We probably got a seven total here. Let's see. Yeah, we have a seven total there, so it is what it is. Some of the higher totals on the game on the docket today. I mean, well, for whatever it's worth, we got a nine over under for Cincy. Um, yeah, nine over under for Cincy, and then the Dodgers in Colorado, of course, go figure. That's 11 and a half. eight and a halves and nines for this Yankees and Athletics game, nines for the Braves, nine for the Mets, eight and a halves here, nines there. So I mean, whatever, right? Uh First game on the docket here, we got Toronto Blue Jays at Pittsburgh Pirates. I did look at this game at least. So at the at the very least, I did look at this game. Now, what you want to definitely take a look at is Bassett versus left-hand batters here. So Bassett, he's giving up 13 bombs to lefties. He's pitching his left worse on the road, and he's giving up 13 bombs to lefties. 290 batting average and 47 slugging. If I flip that on the road there, his average probably gets a little bit worse. Eight of those 13 bombs come on the road, and his averages and barrel rate and things like that go up a little bit higher. Um, I didn't look at any matchups and things like that. I could. Bassett. Right. So yeah, that's what I was looking for, wondering what spot would, where would Reynolds be hitting at? He's projected to hit in that third slot, and that's probably one of the spots that he's giving up a decent amount of pop to. Looking at the batter versus pitchers right here, as you can see, he does have no, none of these guys have a home run versus him, but Brian Reynolds is 4 for 12 with 4 Ks. So it is what it is with that situation. It's going to be interesting to see how many lefties are going to get put in this lineup. So that's one thing we can definitely take heed to. IKF is 5 for 16 there versus him. So if you want to take a look at the splits and things of that nature, where he's pretty much giving up, the hot spots or whatever the case. I forget what they call it. I mean, I think it's the hot spots, right? I keep forgetting every fucking day. I know y'all like this old mother, this old keep forgetting, man. Uh, but yeah, home runs wise, he's giving up the highest batting average to two spots. Mackie, what's up? He's giving up the highest batting average to a few spots here, like the 7 hole. He's giving up 2 bombs with a three. No, I'm sorry, the 6 hole. He's giving up 2 bombs with 375 batting average with the highest OPS. No, one of the highest OPS is right there. But the next one comes in at he's at the cleanup spot. I mean, the number 3 spot where he's giving up most of his bombs at. He's giving up 4 there. He's got a 323 batting average there, and he's giving up 3 to the leadoff guy, right? So definitely want to see what the lineup's going to look like here because, like I say, he's pitching his worst to lefties there. Spencer Horwitz will probably be leading off. Here's the lefty, and then Reynolds is going to get on that left side. And looking at, I couldn't talk you off a hit or something like that from Reynolds because as of late here, looking at the lefties here, I could just fast forward it as of late. Last 3 weeks here. Let's see what's been looking. Brian Reynolds last 3 weeks he's 7 for 12, and also Spencer Horace is 7 for 12 as well. 3 extra base hits and 2 bombs for Reynolds and 3 bombs for Spencer Horwitz last 3 weeks. So those guys will be hitting in that 1 and 3 spot. If you want to take a look at those guys, or maybe take a stab at those guys, and maybe for hits, runs, and RBIs or something like that, it could be a bang bang play. You know what I'm saying? Lead off guy get on and somehow. Reynolds bring him in because that's how the lineup will come out. Well, projected to come out. Hortz right here, Reynolds right here, right. So we'll see. We'll see what the lineup looks like when everything's set in stone, and then you can go for him from there. But Spencer Horwitz here. This is the last month versus his pitch mix. The sinker where he's throwing 37% of the time, he's hit that sinker pretty good. Uh, where he where he uh where he 5 for 7 with 2 extra base hits there. And then this is just the last month. If I want to take a look at Reynolds to see what he's been doing here, the last month. So he's hit the sinker a few times, the cutter a few times, and then he's hit the curveball a few times. So he's spreading the love, right? Those are two of the bats that I wouldn't mind getting to. You know what I'm saying in this situation here. So those guys, they kind of like pretty much like this pitch mix. I could even go back to the last month, so it is what it is right there. Not gonna, not gonna. I don't know who I like the most, truth be told. But yeah, I couldn't talk you off his runs and RBIs or something like that for somebody like either Reynolds and or Horwitz, right? So it is what it is. Over the full course of the season, you could definitely take a look and see, how things look. This is a pitcher's park, so you could definitely look at some extra base hits too. But Horace 277 on the season, in a smaller sample size, 65 at bats. And then you got Reynolds, he's batting 281 in more at bats, right? So, um, you know, it is with that situation. On the other side here, um, Toronto, we have Oviedo on the mound. I don't know how long he's going to be out there and things of that nature. So that's kind of like, it's kind of like throwing me off a little bit. But looking at his game log and stuff like that, right. So this will be his he just got called back up, right? Is that what it was? So, bam, did I take a look at some of his pictures and stuff like that? Yeah, he had two starts right there, the ninth and the 15th, then came back up, right? No, he actually, mm, all these starts. Yeah, 36 strikeouts on 26 innings pitched. Uh, walks, earned runs, hit by pitch, home runs. Shit. 2023. I don't know, man. 2023. I took a look at it last night. Let me go over here. Savant. Hold on. Hold on. Recalled. Let's go to Savant here. Let's go here. Let's go Oviedo. Hmm. Okay, what are we going up against? Let's take a look at these righties real quick. So I would say 2023 slider, four seamer, curveball. Slider, four seamer, curveball. Okay, same shit then. Let's look at the righties real quick. Uh, Curveball, slider. Get the four seamer up there. All right. No, this is the lefty. So let me see. What was he doing there? Lefty, four seam, slider, four seam, slider, curveball. Same shit. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. Let me see. Mm. Lefties was hitting that fastball for him. The righties. That's a long. That's a decent. That's a couple years ago though. But look like the pitch mix could be intact here though. But I ain't gonna take too much into it. We know this team don't strike out much. We do know that, right? I'll bring it in the last few weeks and see what we got here. I'll leave the same pitch mix up there just to take a look. Um, we got Fido, whatever you want to say. Last 2 weeks, last month, he's batting 400, but bring it in last 2 weeks. Mm, right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they like Jackson likes for for a run. What's my boy name? Uh, here you go, George Springer for a run. Don't know, is Vladdy gonna be in the lineup today? We'll see. Let me refresh this real quick. See if we got a verified lineup real quick. We might have one. No, Vladdy's not in the lineup. Oh, I think it was Kirk or somebody that I was looking at here, right? We know Springer, it's Springer. He's been on one, but Kirk was somebody. That's what it was. I did take a look at it. I'm glad I did a refresh. I should have wrote it down. So Kirk, batting 296 on the season here. Snyder, 348 on the season here. Bobichet has been playing some ball too, but last 3 weeks. Let's go back to the last 3 weeks. So Clement is 10 for 30 with 5 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Vladdy is Vladdy. France, he's been okay. You know what I'm saying? You could look at him for hits or something like that. Kirk, he does have a bomb within the last 3 weeks there. Schneider, 2 bombs. Straw, 2 bombs, whatever. 2 weeks. France, 7 for 13. Kirk, 20% carry rate. The fly ball is there. Fly ball was there for Clement. France. Okay. Last 7 days, Springer 3 for 7, Kirk 3 for 8, Kirk 3 for 8 with a bomb. Straw's got a bomb. Who's in this lineup? Kirk, no Straw, Schneider, France, Bo, Springer. My thing here is I still, as far as the side, I still feel like I like Toronto, some shape, form, or fashion. Hmm. Looking at the lineup here, I would probably Kirk. I would like Kirk, his runs and RBIs here. Um, that's what I would like, you know, or or HRR parlay or something like that. You could probably get, even if you want to do like a builder or something like that. You can get even if you do something like that. I mean, you can get plus money probably for like let's see. Mm, you can get a Kirk, a Springer. No, actually, you can get a Kirk, a Reynolds, and a Horwitz right there. That should put you in a decent spot at a minus 115. Other than that, I do like hits, runs, and RBIs for Kirk as a parlay piece. Don't know if I'm gonna go to the 2.5. The 2.5 will be a straight. Then you'll get a plus 140 for that, and then Horwitz and Reynolds at a minus 130, minus 135. And over here on Bet365, I'm quite sure they got better lines there. We'll take a look real quick. I know the lines probably moved a decent amount because these games come on so early. So I should have actually took a stab. I should actually took a stab yesterday. I don't know what I was thinking about though. Let me go to player props. Mm, So Reynolds, you'll get a minus 125 for two. That's a better number. And then you'll get a minus 120 for Horwitz, right? So those are better numbers there. You get a minus 140 for Kurt, plus 155 for three for Kurt. So I couldn't talk off of those numbers either. And it is what it is, right? So you definitely get better numbers on Bet365. Like I said, I do like Toronto to win this game still. So that's my my choice right there. You'll get Toronto at a minus 105 on the run line if you want to go there. Otherwise, you can definitely use it as a parlay piece. So next game, Philly and Seattle. Like I said, weather implications here, right? Another game where you could definitely look at some of the lefties, right? So weather implications here, though. If it wasn't weather implications, I would, I would really like Philly in this spot. Well, I would like some of the Philly bats and stuff like that. So just to give you an insight of what we how we what we like here, both of these guys versus lefties. Well, Castillo versus lefties. He will be going up against some of those some of the premier lefties in the league. He's giving up 10 bombs, and then when you hit the roll switch, Castillo is not that good, right? So at the end of the day here, 4 bombs to the lefties on the road. He's pitching worse to lefties on the road. The barrel's kind of like, but he can get hit, right? And then there's some decent history here, especially versus Schwarber. Castillo, as Schwarber has about 4 bombs versus him. But at the end of the day, we know Schwarber is a monster in his own right. Um, so Harrison Bader 7 for 27 with 9 strikeouts. Bryce Harper 3 for 11. Max Kepler 5 for 11. I mean 5 for 16 with a bomb. Schwarber 6 for 24 bombs. Sosa and Turner with a bomb. Okay, so at the end of the day here, like I said, looking at Philly here versus Castillo, like the lefties, right? They're definitely, lately. I could just go to lately. Don't have to look at the full season, but the last 3 weeks here, um, you know, uh, Kyle Schwarber. Let me see. Hmm. Stopped. Hmm. What was I looking at yesterday? I think I was taking a stab looking at that. I think I was looking at that fastball alone yesterday. Let me see. He's throwing that fastball 50% of the time. Yeah, I was looking at that fastball alone yesterday. Like I said, he's throwing that fastball 50%, 52% of the time. Schwarber's 19 extra base hits and 13 bombs off of that. So that's what I was looking at. Yeah, for sure, definitely, definitely. So look at that shit there, man. Last 3 weeks, 3 bombs, 11% K rate, 62 fly ball, pit full air 50%. Look at that slugging. Wow. Damn, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Look at this slugging 1700, isolated power 1100. Those are video game numbers right there. That's crazy work. Straight up, man. And Philly, they better at home too, man. Straight up. When I hit the home switch on these boys here, man, Schwarber, man. Let's see, last 3 weeks at home. Look at that. Look at that. Last 3 weeks at home, they get green as hell. But okay, so we know that, right? But on the other side, you got a guy that's pretty streaky in uh in uh in Trey Turner, right? Over the course of the season, he's got 26 extra base hits and 7 home runs on his pitch mix here. Now, this is another thing where you can tell, like guys like Castellanos stuff like that, they hit a little bit better at home. When I hit the home switch right now, uh, Castellano goes from he goes from Castellano 263 to to a 327, right? So that's just hitting the home switch. So they definitely hit a little bit better on the home, and then I can put it with the last month here. Uh, Trey Turner 20 for 47. He's hitting 426 off this pitch mix. Harrison Bader 9 for 23. That's pretty good there for somebody like Trey Turner. I can click on Trey Turner real quick and just take a look at some of the pitches and stuff like that, what he's throwing. And Trey Turner's been loving that sinker the last month. This is the last month, right? He's been loving that sinker the last month. 11 for 21, 6 extra base hits, 5 hits, on 10 at bats with versus that slide. Just got a few bombs on that. So he's been warm as hell versus that pitch mix. Last 2 weeks there. Um, Trey Turner, 14 for 26. That's pretty good right there. Real Muto got 2 bombs. You can see, I remember him hitting a few bombs as of late. And then the last 7 days, just guys like Trey Turner has been on one, right? Real Muto, 2 bombs in the last 7 days, 1 bomb for Trey Turner, 3 extra base hits, batting 600, 11 for 18. So, if you think those guys can stay hot, then it is what it is with that situation. As far as I was looking at Luzardo for his strikeouts. Yeah, I missed that free money. I don't know about you, man. I was mad as hell, bro. I was real mad. I was real mad, bro. Straight up. That's crazy, man. Mm-mm-mm. The thing about yesterday, I wasn't mad at the bombs. I was mad I missed strikeouts. Everything was working yesterday. Everything. My favorite pitcher was is uh is Hunter Brown, man. So I mean not Hunter Green. So man, I was all over that Hunter Green lick. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Damn, I'm mad as hell. But yeah, so I do like Philly in this spot, man. It's just we got big time weather implications. Luzardo, I like the case for Luzardo. I don't think I looked at Seattle bats yesterday. I just I just ain't been I ain't been too much feeling they bats. I ain't gonna lie. Now Luzardo though, he has been giving up at home. You know what I'm saying? He has been giving it up at home. Kyle Rowley, Randy Rosarina, he'll hit lefties. It's hard for me to gauge when these guys are going to do something, right? But the strikeouts are there for them. Over the course of the season, you can see that. I could bring it in the last month or whatever case may be. Uh, still a lot of strikeouts there. They got guys on the on in his lineup that can hit a bomb or whatever case may be. But like I said, we do got good bad weather implications, so keep an eye on that situation. A ton of strikeouts over here. Luzardo at home versus righties. He's got about a 23% K rate. He has given up 7 bombs and an average of 286. Um, that's at home. And then versus lefties there, he hasn't given up any home runs to lefties. He's got a 41% K rate to lefties. At home, his K rate goes from 41% to 38%, which is very, very high. He's been pretty lights out versus lefties. Some of these lefties over here that he'll see, as of late, this is the last 2 weeks, Crawford's got 5 for 13. It is what it is. But looking at the full season here, him versus these lefties, well, not versus these lefties, but these lefties, what they can do versus his pitch mix. Naylor's got 8 extra base hits, 4 bombs, but not too sexy, right? Not a lot of sexiness going on here. But like I said, he will sit some of these lefties down, but I don't know how many lefties they're gonna end up running out there. Truth be told, right? So they're gonna probably try to run out as many righties as they could. And like I said, looking at these righties, they will strike out, but you know again, Lozado is pitching his worst at home. Okay, because I hit the home switch right there versus righties. He's pitching his worst at home right there. Whew, man. Um, I still would like Philly in this one, but bad weather, man. Bad weather. Keep an eye out on the weather situation. Um, Detroit versus Houston. Charlie Morton, Framber Valdez. Now, Framber Valdez, right off the bat, I liked I liked his pitching outs. Well, his pitching outs. So I said I know I really feel like he can get to 16. I mean to 18, but his number is probably around 18 and a half, right? So if you get an 18 for a parlay piece, man, I would use it, you know. But it's at 18 and a half at plus 115. Now he is on the road here versus uh, Detroit, but it is what it is. Everybody went yard. Detroit Houston game pitchers went off. Dodgers finally won to score. I'm pissed, man. I'm telling you, man. Man, you think Dodgers? Man, the pitching. I was look. Let me tell you. Uh, mm, for pitching, there's so many people went off. So many people went off. Um, Let me see. Okay, so Edward Cabrera got there despite getting hit. Like you said, the Houston and Astros, them boys was getting busy. Um, Peterson had 10 Ks for the Mets. Um, um, Sanchez had 12 Ks for Philly. Uh, Jacob Lopez, I was on Jacob Lopez. I went 5 for 6 on a prospect ticket. He had 8 Ks. Um, Hunter Green had 12 Ks in 6 innings, 6.1 innings, 12 Ks. And then I was on Pavetta Ks. He had 10 Ks, right? So it was it was crazy work yesterday. And getting the kids together and stuff like that, I kind of like kind of blew me, man, straight up. Blew me. Blew me. Man. All right, though. It don't even, it matters. It does matter. Like I said, I feel like I neglected my bankroll yesterday. But, man, I'm salty as fuck. But Framber Valdez, 8 bombs to righties. He's got a 25% K rate to righties on the road. Um, on the road versus righties. He got a 22% K rate. Not too shabby, right? So looking at versus lefties here, left hand pitching. How about the last 30 days here? Uh, what's up, though, J Mac? What's the deal? But yeah, 12K, 6 innings. Man, that's my favorite pitcher, man. Hunter Green. When I finally got around to something, I played that 3 leg for prospects, and then I mixed them up. Rodon needed at least one more K for me, but it is what it is. He got 5, and then I did a 2 leg with him and Pavetta. Boy, you could have made some bread last night, man. All across the board. But yeah, so Detroit, number 10th is striking out versus left hand pitching last week. No, 30 days, last 2 weeks. Detroit 7th is striking out, 113 WIC plus. Um, Indicating that they could probably hit him, but chances are, I mean, I don't know. Framber Valdez, his pitching outs and things like that. Um, he's went 6.2 innings, 5.2, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 5, 7, 9, 6, 6, 8, 7. Like he can go the distance most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He's throwing that sinker 39% of the time. Uh, I could take a look at that sinker real quick, right? But I don't think I'll be going to any of these batters here. I can take a look at the lines here and see what it is. Let's see. We are at 8.5 here. Houston Astros -120 favorites, so they definitely gonna want to try to get some get back here. I do get a pitcher lean towards Houston, but that's another. I mean, yeah, towards Houston. So the sinker here, over the course of the season here versus lefty, Spencer Torkelson is 8 for 23. Dingler is 7 for 15. Dingler has been playing some ball too, I believe. I can take a look at Dingler's game log here and see what's been going on. He's got a hit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around about 8 of his last 10 games. So that's awesome. That's pretty good for him on the hit side. But it is what it is. This is just a sinker alone. Jemai Jones got two extra base hits on it. Whatever. I'll throw a full pitch mix in there and just take a look here. Right. So, and then definitely want to take a look as of late and see what we're looking like. Last 4 weeks, Dingler 6 for 16. A couple guys will strike out. Not overall lately, not looking too good versus this pitch mix. Uh, all right. So, I mean, whatever. Um, as of late, they ain't been looking how. I don't think we'll see Kerry Carpenter today. Versus a lefty. He more than likely he won't be in the lineup versus a lefty. 12 innings. FanDuel, they do. FanDuel does pitching outs. They don't put them out until the lineup is out, right? So, for instance, they wait till the lineup is out, then they put the pitching outs out. So, for instance, what lineups are out right now? Let me refresh this. So Bassett lineup, his pitching out should be out. Castillo and Lazardo. Now, sometimes books will hold it back, like for a game like the Seattle game, which has weather implications. Sometimes they won't even put the pitching outs up there because of weather. You know what I'm saying? So because the weather, once the pitcher goes out, then you don't lose your money like that. So heading over here to FanDuel. Uh, it's been a minute since I've been on FanDuel. I've been on FanDuel here and there. But if we take a look at the pitching outs here for this, they should be out now. So let's see. Pitching props, player strikeouts. So outs, right? So there it is right there. Chris Bassett outs, and then you'll have Oviedo. So Oviedo, I don't think they know how long Oviedo's gonna pitch. So it's all types of other scenarios when it comes to them bringing out their pitching outs and stuff like that. So so that's that. We also have now. I don't think they might not have the pitching outs for Seattle game, but because of the weather, because the pitchers are out, the pitching because the lineups are out. But we'll take a look real quick. And right, they don't have the pitching outs out because of the weather, and they probably like DraftKings might not have it out either, right? Pitching outs and stuff like that for that game. So as you see, they don't have it out for the books don't have it out because of that weather. They don't know how to. They waiting on the weather just like we're waiting on the weather. That's why things are so important when it comes to weather. And then the next the next lineup we have out is Detroit. So Charlie Morton lines should be out, right? So let's take a look real quick. On FanDuel, at least Charlie Morton line should be out because their lineup is confirmed. So go to Detroit here. Boom. We go to pitching props and Charlie Morton's out, and then Framber Valdez outs is out also. So you get a 18 and a half for Framber Valdez at plus 128. I think that's a good number, better number than whatever we've been seeing. Than Framber Valdez because you get a plus 128 on FanDuel for the pitching outs for 18 and a half for Framber Valdez, and then on DraftKings, I'm quite sure it's like a plus 115, right? Let's see. Yeah, plus 115 on FanDuel. On Bet365, you could probably get the pitching outs for pitching outs 128. They probably pretty much got the best line right there. Yep, for Framber. So that's how they do it, bro. You know. So flip it over here to the lefties versus lefties here. Lefties versus Framber Valdez. Riley Green. I mean, this is a good chance for Houston to get back here, right? Lost a tough one yesterday in extra innings. We have a line of Houston is minus 120 favorites, and I would say rightfully so. Um, I get a pitcher lean to Houston, Detroit Tigers. It is what it is. But um, I don't think I would be barking up that tree. Um, See, Framber Valdez, he's got a 20% K rate. On the road versus lefties, he's got a 15% K rate. He's not striking out as many lefties as he is, in general. And then on the road to righties, he's got a 22% K rate. Not too shabby, but he can pitch, man, straight up. He can throw down. In general, here he's got a high so he's got a 60% ground ball rate, right? So, it is what it is. He got 60% ground ball rate. So he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. I noticed that when a team goes up on a score early or before like 4 innings in MLB, that pitcher stays in the game for longer for more innings. Um, it's that's the, it kind of like depends. It does depends. It does depend. Some pitchers, you got to know the pitch counts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, when they go down or they face a tougher pitcher, then they throw in more pitches, right? So, like, look at the pitches right here. He's stagnant around 99 pitches here, right? Around 99 pitches, right? So you can see he got pulled right here. 5.2 innings. He was at 91 pitches. He had 8 hits. Earned runs, he gave up 4, right? Framber Valdez. So he couldn't get to the 6 innings there. But like, let's say he hits this 90 something pitches in the 4th inning. More than likely they're getting ready to pull him, no matter what. So it's just about how your pitch count. You can see his pitch count is between, I would say, 90 and 100 here. Once he hits that threshold, he's coming out no matter what. You know what I'm saying? In most instances, especially throughout the regular season, he's coming out no matter what. So if he's in the 4th inning and he's up to 90 something pitches, that means the team is working the count on him, probably hitting them and stuff like that. And you can see he does withstand some hits. 9 hits here, 8 hits here, 7, 3, 7, 4, 7, 5. You can see he's pretty efficient in his leash with the innings pitched. 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 5, 7, 7, 9. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8, 7. So, if he's getting a lot of 1, 2, 3 innings and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, 3 ups and 3 downs, and 11 and 12 pitch innings, of course he's gonna go further, right? So you got to try to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing who these pitchers are and what they do is really important. Like I said, in general here, looking at Framber Valdez, he's a 60% ground ball pitcher. That's pretty good, right? Getting these guys to put the ball on the ground when getting these guys to put the ball on the ground opposed to getting them put it in the air, right? He's 14% fly ball, right? He's given up in general on the season 9 home runs, right? So that's pretty low. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers will put you in a direction that you can try to figure things out. But I definitely feel what you're saying though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, and then there's ways you can check the pitches that he's thrown in game, because you can look and see like, okay, damn, he ain't gonna make it hit his outs because he's thrown so many pitches, stuff like that. So it is what it is. Don't think I'll be messing with any Detroit bats here. They're probably a pass for me. If you wanted to get to the pitching outs for Framber Valdez, be my guest. I don't know what a strikeout line is. Um, I could take a look at that for you guys. Now, when you think about strikeout pitchers, sometimes they don't last long, but uh, they can get their pitches, they can get their strikeouts before they get knocked out the game. Guys like Freddie Peralta, just strikeout pitchers. You know what I'm saying in general. It is what it is, though. His strikeouts are sitting at 6.5. Don't know if I'll get there. Don't know if I'll get there. Flip it over here to the Houston Bats. I haven't looked at the Houston Bats. So Charlie Morton, He's giving up 18 bombs. To righties, he's giving up 9 bombs. He's got a 282 batting average. He's going to see a ton of righties here, right? Keep an eye out and see when I think Jordan Alvarez was on his way back. I will refresh this real quick and take a look there. So, they're projected to have 7 righties in the lineup. I mostly meditate on the righties there. So, it is what it is. But Morton has a 21% K rate there. He's throwing, I think it was Altuve for me, right? He's got some decent history, but, he's throwing a curveball 39% of the time. He's giving up 6 home runs on that. So, taking a look at that curveball straight up here. That's his most thrown dominant pitch or whatever the case may be. So Jose Altuve does have 2 home runs with 11% K rate. When you take a look at Charlie Morton here, Morton, y'all can tell the site is moving way faster. That way I can navigate pretty quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because man, all they loading and stuff. So shout out to Game Day for getting that fixed. But yeah, he's 6 for 21 with a 286 batting average, 2 bombs. Somebody like Altuve, and then Christian Walker is 4 for 12. He's got 2 doubles and a bomb off him as well, right? So going back to where we were, uh, this is that curveball alone here. Uh, Last month, Yanni Diaz got a few bombs. I mean, got a few hits off of it. Not too shabby. Nobody's got a bomb off of it in the last month. Right here, the last month is where I throw in the rest of the pitches here. Yanni Diaz, 11 for 26, 3 extra base hits, and a 14% K rate. Jeremy Pena, 7 for 17 versus pitch mix with 11% K rate. Altuve, 9 for 31, so it is what it is. Bringing it into the last 2 weeks to get a little bit more of a sample size here. Um, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of spotty here. If Houston ain't been hitting that well as of late. So we do have an over under 8.5 in this spot. I don't know. I really want to. I get a pitch and lean towards Houston, so it's probably going to be Houston or nothing if I was to take a stab at this game. But the Houston bats, they haven't been lately. They haven't been so they cooled off a little bit late. Looking at the lefties, just in case we do get some lefties in the lineup, Charlie Morton's got a higher walk rate towards these lefties with nine bombs right there, right? He's throwing nope, that's Framber. He's throwing that sinker, I mean that curveball 44% of the time, followed by that fastball. So it is what it is with that situation. Um, I will bring it in as of late here. Not going to single out any pitches here. Last 3 weeks, I think that's pretty cool right there. Sanchez, very interesting. 7 extra base hits, 1 home run. That's interesting within itself. On 8 for 32. I'll bring it in the last 2 weeks just to see something. Okay, so there was a time he was getting hot. He's cooled off right now, but there was a time that he was hot. Last 3 weeks, hmm. How about the last 4 weeks? Okay, last 3 weeks was the sweet spot for somebody like Sanchez, where he had 7 extra base hits. I could take a look at this exit velo numbers and stuff like that and see what things was happening at. Probably about right here: double, single, fly out, double, fly out, double, double. He was on his double. Right, he was doubling up on that month in the beginning. In the beginning of August, right here, one double, another double, uh, a single. Okay, right in the beginning of August, he was doubling up, right? So it is what it is. What was he hitting those? What was he hitting those doubles on? Let me see pitches. Extra base hits. He had mm, last 3 weeks 1 on that fastball and 3 on that changeup. Okay, okay. How about full season for him on that curveball? Let's see. Full season on that curveball, 2 extra base hits. Okay. Mm, right. So I guess Not my favorite game though, but I do feel like maybe uh there's a chance that Houston can win this game. What's up, Jay man? What's going on? Moving along here. Arizona versus Cleveland here. We got Parker Missick. I gotta go check a look here. Parker. I heard something about him. How do you spell this dude's name, man? Parker Messick. Why? Okay, there you go. I'm gonna say, why y'all know what I'm trying to spell? Man. Okay. Uh, 119 strikeouts on 98 innings pitched. He will walk some folks, so that's not a good recipe right there. He does have some K stuff. He will walk some folks. Earn runs up. Yeah. What's the line here? Hmm. And then Brandon Fott. Oh my. This is gonna be interesting here. This is probably gonna be one of those games right here. This is gonna be probably one of those games. Oh shucks. Oh, let me see. Got it, man. Man, Marte got to do it today. I know. I'm just looking, just thinking. Marte got to get busy today. Straight up. Videos got report a fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Messick Sparley, but effectively out of Florida State's bullpen appearance just 6 games of pandemic. Yankees in their ballpark was stupid, definitely. Bro, oh my God, he hurt me. Yeah, he definitely, yeah. That's it. Just for mm. Um, Monte got a lot going on right now. I told y'all in the court I was going to take Giantel and Broden first, and didn't even have to put it in. Yeah, definitely. Small ballparks too. They was a man. Monte blows. Yeah, I like Stanton yesterday. He hit two of them. Let's see. Let's see. Mm. Hmm. I know he's throwing that fastball and that changeup. It's a ground ball pitcher. I'm taking up all the damn time looking at this motherfucker. Fastball changeup. His changeup is his best secondary offering. He has a legitimate four pitch mix he knows how to use well. Starting with a fastball, touches around 95, but averages around 91. The curve he can fold in. Fastball curve, but never. But his newer slider, which is firmer and shorter, is a better breaking ball. And he throws more frequently. So he's throwing that fastball. He's throwing that hmm fastball, curve, slider, changeup, ground ball pitcher. I don't know what to really take into this one here, but I mean, whatever. Man, I ain't even gonna take much into it, right? I mean, I am, but mm. L'Oreal got a bomb off one of them motherfuckers lately. He can walk some folks too. We'll see what the young kid got, man. Today we will. Corbin Carroll, 10 extra base hits and 5 bombs over the course of the season. Corbin Carroll hit fucking three fucking triples, two triples yesterday. Quick question. Man, I think do you think it affect Otani batting when he starts as a pitcher? No. I think it did at first. Like he said, yeah, he's getting comfortable. Word. That's something I never was able to look at. He went yard the last 2 games he pitched. That boy a beast. Um, I don't know, man. Corbin Carroll is different, man. Corbin Carroll is he's healthy. You can tell he's healthy. He hit 2 triples yesterday. That shit is wild as fuck, man. 2 triples yesterday. I want to see what the young kid got. You know, he can walk some folks. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You can see some of his numbers here. I could flip it to let's see. I could flip it to 119 strikeouts and 98 innings pitched. Um, the earned runs as of late is 7, 3, 3, 4, 9 bombs. The walks, he's probably averaging multiple walks a game, at least two. So we'll see what's gonna happen here, right? We'll see what's gonna happen. I spent a lot of time on that, just snooping around, seeing what I could see from him. But I ain't even gonna, uh, Cleveland, Brandon Fott, right? So Brandon Fott, uh, 12 bombs to lefties and 9 bombs to righties, right? So Brandon Fott, somebody that that we can definitely look at. Ramirez, right soon as I get out, right soon as I stop betting him, bang, right? said that park is so small. Hmm. Mm. Jose Ramirez. Brandon Frost doing a little bit of everything, and Jose Ramirez hitting pretty much all of it. It's got 270 higher batting average on all these pitchers. So it is what it is with that situation. How about Cal Manzardo? Fastball. It's got 5 bombs on that fastball. Okay. So on the road, Ramirez. About daytime. Okay. How about lately? Ramirez and Quan not striking out. Manzardo 3 bombs within the last few weeks. 2 weeks here. Jose Ramirez, 8% K rate right along with Quan. Quan 5 for 10 last 7 days, 2 extra base hits and a bomb, no strikeouts. Ramirez 4 for 11 last 7 days. Quan. Ramirez would probably be in that 3 hole, right? Speaking of that, let's take a look at uh Brandon Fox, little whatever you call that shit, hot spots or whatever you call that. He's giving up 6 bombs to that 2 spot. 1100 OPS right there to that 2 spot. Band 388 batting average there. To the cleanup spot, he's giving up 4 bombs with 1100 OPS there as well. That 2 spot and that 4 spot, where he's giving up the most of his bombs. Uh, that would be Manzardo. That would be let me refresh this. I don't think we got any lineups out yet though, but that would probably be the 2 spot would be Sheeman as if these lineups, and then Manzardo would be that 4 slot. Stephen Kwan, he's been hitting this pitch mix as of late. Ramirez is Ramirez, so it is what it is with that situation. Of course, I'm gonna like Ramirez. We'll see. Manzardo 1 for 12 in the last 7 days. That's crazy work. And like I said, Stephen Kwan is 5 for 10. You can look at him for hits or something like that. They righties, I read next to never bet on they righties. We'll take a look though. Brandon Fott is throwing sinker, sweeper. Any one of these righties like that sinker? Arias won't strike out. They don't hit it that much, but they won't strike out on that sinker. The rest of the shit would. They would. Arias, what is he? What are you doing, Arias? Are you hitting that splitter at least? No, he's not. Okay. Well, usual suspects for me. Not trying to be, all not trying to reinvent some shit, but usual suspects for me. Keep it moving here. Miami and St. Louis. Palante, Sandy Alcantara here. Where are they? Miami. Miami's on the road today. Oh, okay. Miami's on the road. No, Miami's at home. Sorry. I like Miami a little bit better on the road. See, that's for you on Superman. As soon as I bet this motherfucker, he sell every time. Yeah. St. Louis, Miami, Miami on the road, Miami at home. St. Louis over under 8.5 here. Do a quick drive by, just see. Drive by, drive by, drive by. Miami, Palante. Palante can throw a fastball or two, right, to one of these handednesses. He's given up 7 bombs to righties on the road there. Of those 7 bombs, he's given up 4 of them on the road there. So it is what it is. 57% ground ball to the right-handed batters there. So, he can't throw a ground, and he can't be a ground ball guy. Slider looks pretty good. Slider, fastball, sinker for him. So I'll take a look and see. Right, not going to single out any pitch or nothing like that. Just going to take a look at them just how they are. He is sporting a 13% K rate. That's one thing that I like for batters. He's not striking them out that much, but he is a ground ball pitcher. So at the end of the day, we'll see what's going to happen. What we see here. Last month, Heberto got 3 bombs here. Don't know if I'll be betting any of these guys, truth be told, but I'm going through it just to go through it. Last 2 weeks, Huberto 7 for 18 with 2 bombs in the last 2 weeks, batting 389, 385 for Lopez, and 350 for Wagaman there. Last 7 days, Lopez 5 for 14. Nobody's got a bomb except for Myers, so it is what it is with that situation. Flipping over here to the lefties here. Um, where Palante is probably throwing that dominant fastball to lefties at 65% with 7 bombs there. To lefties, he's giving up 10 bombs. On the road versus lefties, it's 5 of those bombs. So he's splitting the love when it comes to home and the road with those bombs there. So the fastball, like I say, he's predominantly fastball there. One more time, take a look and see 65% followed by that slider. So I'll single out that fastball real quick just to see who really, really likes that. So Stowers won't be in the lineup, I don't believe. No, he's hurt. Hicks, 8 extra base hits and 4 home runs on that. 12% K rate. Edwards got a 12% K rate on that fastball. Yeah, so lately on that fastball, last 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we'll see. Edwards 7 for 16, Hicks 7 for 15. Edwards hadn't struck out on that fastball in the last 3 weeks. Last 7 days, what have you done for me lately? Uh, Edwards 4 for 7. Edwards and Hicks 3 for 6. Those guys you can look at them for singles. If Edwards get on, he could probably steal a base. Shit like that, right? That's not the full pitch mix, but I'll go to the last month and throw the other pitches in there right now, and just take a look. But like I said, the fastball is the one he's throwing predominantly. And Edwards and Hicks are guys that look like they're not striking out on it. So only thing I'll be looking at these guys would be for some hits or something like that. Truth be told, guys like Hicks, guys like Edwards, not my favorite game though. Nothing that's really glaringly standing out to me. Is there somebody at my door? No. Let me see if we got an update on the on the weather here. Refresh this link. And then stationary storms and slow moving storms. Um, Winds are blowing in from left with gusto winds today at Wrigley and a sample size of 31 similar weather games. We've seen home runs drop by 38%, runs scored by 22%. Yeah, that can be a no home run game probably. You know, if you're looking at something like that. Uh huh. No, for the Cubs game. Um, Getting back to where we were here would be the St. Louis here. Sandy. Yeah, so he's got a higher walk rate here versus lefties here. At home versus lefties, he's given up 5 bombs to lefties at home, and in general, he's given up 8 bombs to lefties with a decent sized walk rate there. So don't know what he's throwing here, but right now versus lefties, he's out there throwing the changeup, fastball, sinker. Not going to single anything out in anything like that. Uh, Burleson, Donovan, one of them has been hurt. So you know it is what it is with that situation. I'll refresh this. Newbar, Burleson, Gorman, Church. Newbar, Burleson. Wait a minute. Wait. Donovan is the one that's hurt. So we're looking at Burleson. Looking at Burleson. Newbar got 3 extra base hits in the last 2 weeks. Mm. Last seven, he got Newbar got what's he hit? What's he hitting, man? Because he got 7 hits in the last 7 days. Fastball, sinker. Okay. Might be an indication where Sandy could probably hit his pitching outs here. We'll see. Looking at the righties here, he's given up 7 bombs to righties with a 293 batting average. At home, um, he's given up 2 bombs at home. Batting average 270. The walk rate is down. So, you know, uh, he's throwing sinker, fastball, curveball. Mm. Lately, he's let's take a look. Um, 7 innings there versus Houston, 6 innings versus Boston. 86, 91, 100, 94, 98, 97, 100, 96, 95, 95, 100. So he's had 190 pitches or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of his last 11 games. So that's a good indication there. How have these guys been on the road versus righties? Right hand pitching here, St. Louis, they don't strike out much. They can be some pests here and there. Last 10 days though, last 30 days they 23% K rate, 77 WRC plus, which is not good. St. Louis, last 2 weeks 24% K rate, 26% K rate, 85 WRC plus, indicating that the injuries are affecting them. Last 7 days, St. Louis number 4 for striking out, 86 WRC plus. What type of outs do we have here for? It's got to be 17 and a half juiced up for Sandy. Got to be 17 and a half juiced up. 17 and a half, yeah, juiced up, minus 180 because they know they'll let him go. All right, so what about his strikeouts then? I don't like to bet Sandy strikeouts, right? Sitting at 4.5 at minus 125. He's hit this number when, how, and what? What? Strikeouts. Um, one, 4.5. Two of his last 3 games. He lives around that 4 area though. Sometimes he'll go out there and sell the fuck out you on them strikeouts. So it is what it is. A Toronto money line or a Pirates about to hit them. I don't know. Um, for the Pirates here, I went over that game there, and uh, Pittsburgh. I mean, Bassett's pitching his worst to lefties on the road. Horwitz, Spencer, and Reynolds. I like those two guys. That was like his weak spots right there as well. But I want to see what the lineup looks like when it comes out. Still ain't out yet. Pittsburgh lineup still ain't out yet, but yeah. Uh, uh, um, um, Reynolds and Horace look good versus that pitch mix as of late. And like I said, Chris Bassett, he's pitching his worst to lefties. I do like Toronto to probably win this game. Oh, Jackson likes Springer for a hit for a run. I mean, for a run, right? He's got a run in 10 straight games. I liked I had an interest in Kirk hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, but don't give me the lion when it comes to winning these games, right? This is a pitcher's park. You could probably see some doubles and stuff in this park. But yeah, don't know how long Oviedo's going to pitch either, so I'm a little bit undecided there. But this is a pitcher's park. Pittsburgh still haven't let their lineup go, so I don't know what to say here. Where the fuck was I at? Okay, back here. So yeah, I mean, yeah, his pitching outs are in play here. But let's see what we've been looking like here the last whatever, last month here for these righties. Sandy has a 19% K rate to these righties. Just mm. Wilson Contreras, 5 extra base hits and 2 bombs. Pajes 3, whatever. Pedro Pares, two extra base hits and a bomb. He will strike out. Lately, he's been whatever, right? Contreras. There's just not enough here to scare me or wow me, right? And this Miami ballpark is, I guess it's uh, decent for batters, right? I mean, for pitching, right? Pedro Pajes, 4 for 9 last 7 days. Herrera, 4 for 12. Not sexy enough for me though here, right? If you want to take a stab on a parlay piece for his pitching outs, you can. Uh, Sandy Alcantara, you can. Hits, you can get hits for guys like Edwards and Hicks and stuff like that. I couldn't talk off a hit for anyone on those teams, right? So, not my favorite game again. We got to over under 8.5 in this spot. Miami minus 125 favorites. So it is what it is, right? Um, If you like money, I don't mind the 18 and a half pitching gouts. I mean, 17 and a half pitching gouts is a parlay piece for Sandy Alcantara if you want to get there. I don't mind that. Uh, Mets and Washington. We got Brad Lord. We got Kodai Singer, right? So I want to take a look at the Washington boys first here. Kodai Singer here. I need to take a look at Kodai Singer. 30 days, Washington 21% K rate with a 111 WRC plus. That's an okay WRC plus there. Um, Washington, mm, 2 weeks, 110 WRC plus, 17% K rate. Interesting. Last 7 days, we got that Ghost Fork here, right? Washington, 128 WRC plus. Okay, they've been hidden. So that Ghost Fork is going to be interesting. Let me see something here. Kodai Singer. CJ Abrams got a bomb off him. He's 3 of 9 with 1K. Uh, Josh Bell. No, not no. Josh Bell got the bomb off him. Sorry. Okay. What was I gonna do here? Kodai Singer. Seven strikeouts just had. What time is it? What time is it? What time that game come on? 11:35. Okay. Got a little more time. Mm, them walks, man. Them walks can get you in trouble. He's still walking, folks, man. He can get you the damn walks. I think he's doing that ghost fork like a lot of people haven't seen it, but they have seen it. Mm. I do not like breaking down games with him as the pitcher here. Right. Uh New York Mets. Okay. Fuck it. The righties here. Riley Adams. Paul DeJong last month. 2 weeks, DeJong. What is that he's been hitting? It gotta be one pitch probably. Yeah, the one pitch, the fastball. So he's throwing that fork ball, but it's not gonna pop up for them because they ain't seen it. See, fork ball's not popping up for them because they ain't seen it. That's a whole pitch, 30% that they ain't even that he's throwing at 30% they ain't even seen yet this season. But he's hitting that fastball. So fastball sinker. Mm. So Kodai Singer to lefties, he's got a higher walk rate to lefties. He's gonna see a bunch of them, right? A decent amount of them. And where they at? Uh, road. Yeah. Way. Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna see a decent amount of lefties here, right? So he's throwing. Okay. So how about the last month? That's where they've been hitting at. Let's go straight to the last month, last few weeks or whatever. Abrams got two bombs. Miles. James Wood, 1 for 22. That's crazy work. This Lyle kid and Miles, these they ain't struck out in the last month versus those few pitches. Josh Bell, 2 for 13, cooled off. Garcia, Hassel. Gonna have to see who's gonna be in the lineup, man. Like, who are these guys, right? CJ Abrams, though, last 7 days, they have shown the ability to strike out, but 4 hits, 3 extra base hits, and a bomb. What was that from the last 7 days? A fastball and that cutter. And then remember, so to righties, to lefties, he's throwing that forkball 42%. So that's a whole pitch that they haven't seen this season. And it's not, that's a whole 42% of pitches, right? So whatever, however you want to, think about it, what I'm saying, it is what it is, right? Lord, uh, New York Mets, Brad Lord. So he's giving up 5 bombs to lefties at home. Of those 5 bombs, 3 of them come at home. To righties, he's giving up 2 bombs, right? So he's throwing to lefties, he's throwing what, that fastball, decent amount of time. Yeah, that fastball, it better be good because the way they motherfuckers hitting that fastball right now. So back to back games, he's won 6 innings or better, 4 hits or more in 4 of his last 5. Uh, he started pitching a decent amount of innings right here. It's right here. So his pitches went from 50 to 59 to 92, 86, 80, 92. So I definitely want to see what he's been doing in the last month. I could even come right here and see what he's been throwing in the last month as well, but I don't do that often. But I'll do it right now. Last 5 weeks, what's he been throwing since he's been pitching a lot of pitches? So the last 5 weeks, you can see. So this is the course of the season. He's been throwing the fastball over the course of the season, dominantly, predominantly. Since he's been going 4 innings or better, that would be like the last 4 weeks. I'll say 4 weeks. Um, So the fastballs come down a little bit. The changeup goes up a little bit. So it is what it is. So I'll pretty much leave that right there, right? So what I'll do here is flick the switch. Um, I'll bring it in the last month. Lindor sold me yesterday. I took him. It was so many lefties to choose from versus what's that kid's name? Irvin, and Lindor was the one who sold me on the bomb for my Dinger Tuesday. I bet that. Um, hmm, Lindor. That's my. What is he hitting there? The fastball, 8 for 26 on that fastball. Boy, I'm getting a lot of text messages or just notifications in general. So Lindor's been cracking that fastball for sure. McNeil loves the fastball as well. Soto probably. Now I don't think that was the fastball he hit yesterday for a home run. I could take a look. Let's see. No, because that wasn't no fastball. I know that wasn't no fastball. It was something else. It was something else. It's something that he's not throwing. Jeff McNeil. Mm, Okay, let's see. Last 7 days. 8 for 21. Jeff McNeil. What has he been hitting? He hit a home run yesterday on that sinker from Rutledge. Fastball. 2 extra base hits. Mm. Lindor, Nemo, Soto, Beatty. Lefties then came alive here, right? I can't talk off any lefty. He's came down on that fastball a little bit to lefties and righties. But Alonso's definitely gonna like this, right? He likes this. I know he likes that fastball and that sinker. So that his 29 extra base hits, 14 home runs. On the road here, um, spent 300 on the road over the course of the season. Uh, last month here, Alvarez, Starlin Marte, Pete Alonso, 4 bombs in the last 3 weeks. Off what? 3 off that fastball, 3 extra base hits off his top 3 pitches. Fastball if he catches it. This guy's like lefties and righties like that fastball. He's gonna have to tuck that fastball somewhere. 7 days. Alonso 4 for 20 in his last 7 days. Alvarez 5 for 12. 2 extra base hits and a bomb. Vientos hit that bomb yesterday. I looked that motherfucker dead in his eye, boy, and I went right on past. Um, hmm. Type of line do we got here? Over under 9. Mets minus 173 favorites. I would have to like the Mets here. Brad Lord has been okay. I would have to like the Mets here though, for sure. Let me see what we got here. Not a lot of spots that's sticking out to me. I do want to, keep the tabs on this Philly game here. I'm not getting any updates here. Let's see. Any updates close to this Philly game? Kevin Roth, please. Any updates? Hmm. Nobody's adding him. I like the Mets in this one though. Looking, especially the bats. Uh, what's the? I don't know. They can sell though. They can sell. Maybe I almost slipped out. I was about to say maybe a Mets money line, but it probably could come to fruition. A lot of green over there, especially got something to do with that fastball. Uh, Atlanta, the White Sox. Look at the White Sox going up against Waldrop, right? Waldrop, Hurston, Waldrop. Jackson liked his 5.5, 4.5 strikeouts. He's hit this. What is that? Last two games, 6 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts. Uh, let's see something here. About a strikeout in the innings in the majors. Will walk something. Will walk something. Uh, to righties, no bombs. To lefties, no bombs. What's he throwing? Splitter, fastball, slider. Vargas, 8 bombs there last month. Sosa, 7 bombs. Sosa, 3 bombs in the last month. Robert, he's got 26% K rate to righties so far. Cause me draw 5. White Sox. I think you can get. I think you can get to the 4.5 strikeouts though. Last 30 days versus righties. Chicago White Sox. 20th. 117 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks. What you say? 8th in striking out. 108 WRC plus. 7 days. Chicago White Sox. 12th in strikeout. They're a little bit all over the place, right? Uh, do you think he can hit these? I mean, do you think he can hit this guy? That's going to be the problem. So, last 2 weeks here, they have shown the ability to strike out. You see some strikeouts there. Um, Sosa, 2 bombs, fly ball and pull errors up. So that's pretty good there. Waldrop, fly ball is up, pull errors up. So, right. Sosa, 2 bombs in the last 2 weeks. Fly ball and pull errors up. The strikeouts are there, but Waldrop, his strikeouts are there, but the fly ball and the pull errors, is up. So maybe Sosa can probably take him deep. Never know. But the strikeouts are there in instances. That's the last 2 weeks there. Last 7 days, um, man. Robert and Sosa has a bomb within the last 7 days. And like I said, Sosa is the one that looked like he could be somebody who can go yard. Excuse me, Robert too, but Robert too. Um, Lefties here. Um, Waldrop 25% K rate to lefties. Now he's got a higher ground ball rate here. To lefties. Smaller sample size though. You know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. Um, Ben and Teddy. Hmm. Let's come back to the last month here. Cuervo, 11 for 30, 19% K rate. Cowtail, I think he hit a bomb yesterday. Coastal Montgomery, 4 bombs. Let's definitely take a look and see what he hit those bombs on and what he's throwing. One on that splitter, 2 on that fastball. I guess he feels like, okay, that's all I'm throwing is bombs, right? I mean, that's all he hitting is bombs. So, another home run candidate with him. Cuervo's got a couple bombs. This is last month. These guys got some bombs within the last month. I mean, for their caliber, you know what I'm saying? But Coastal Montgomery, 45, fly ball 31. Let's bring it in a little bit. Brooks Baldwin popped out. Guerrero, Baldwin. What up? What up, Don? I don't know, man. I've always undecided with the Cubs. I mean, with the White Sox, but I don't know, man. Sosa looked like he can go. There's times where Robert looked like he can go. Montgomery, I do feel like he could probably hit his strikeouts. Waldrop, how many pitches has he been throwing? Uh, 75, 89, 95. I think it's a pathway where he hit his strikeouts, so I don't mind that at the 4.5. Uh, don't know what his pitching guys is going to be. That's an interesting play, too. Should be an interesting play. Let's see. Pitching outs here. Outs recorded. Waldrop, 16 and a half, which he's hit what? Um, his pitching outs, he's hit six in 3 straight games. Where are they? At home, right? Mm, what's the weather? Atlanta, 85. Mm, mm, nice night. I couldn't talk you off that. His 4.5 strikeouts, I couldn't talk you off of that. Or his pitching outs. I can see both of them. Truth be, um, man, this White Sox team been kind of weird, man. Mm. There's a few bomb candidates. Let's look at these. I'm tripping. So Martin Perez. Uh, I want to say Martin Perez been okay, man. I gotta go check. I gotta go check. 3.09 ERA. Uh, so it's his first game back. Well, second game here. Um, 2 starts. Mm, last start in Cincinnati, yeah, 5 walks. So he will walk some folks. He will walk some folks. Mm, yeah. Uh, I think I'm probably gonna like Atlanta in this one. Probably am. Um, now Jackson. Uh, Jackson liked. Let me show you. They liked a few guys from this game. I asked them for home runs. They gave me Profile. They gave me Michael Harris. He's on fucking fire. Right? Profile's been kind of hot too. Vinny Pasquantino for bombs. Mike Yaz for bombs. Owen Cassidy, my Chicago Cubs are gone. Notice we haven't even gotten to those games yet, except for this one right here. And I haven't been seeing a lot from these early games. That's something to notice right there. But right now, I see. I mean, yeah, they like. So let's look at the lefties, right? What is he doing? Changeup, sinker, hmm, cutter, hmm, hmm. No work for you today, sir. Mm. Changeup, sinker. Hmm. As hot as Harris and motherfuckers been, he ain't hit no bombs off none of these pitches. Mm. Last 2 weeks, he's 1 for 6, 1 for 4, and 1 for 3 for Baldwin. Very interesting, right? Mm. But if I take the pitches down and then take a look like that, if I take the pitches down, then they probably been a little bit more hot there, right? So let's see. Michael Harris 11 for 29 in the last month. Kayla said, "Bro, yesterday was chalk and I hit nothing. Buxton, Caminero sold my slips. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. You know, that's crazy." So right versus right hand pitching, Michael Harris been on one, but those particular pitches that he's throwing, he ain't been hitting them like that, right? Is he gonna stay hot versus right hand pitching? That's what we're dealing with right here. So at the right now, what these pitches that Martez Perez is throwing, Michael Harris. Well, actually, Perez is a lefty. Oh, okay, right. No wonder. Okay, so those pitches, hey, you see how he looks. Right now, judging by how he looks, it's like, do you want to bet on him? Do you think he's still going to be hot? You know what I'm saying? So looking at the righties here, might be a profile day, man. Straight up. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, man. So far, I ain't seen too many I like, Dom. So far, I ain't seen too many I like. Straight up, I haven't. So that's one thing there. Oh, I like those boys in Philly, but we got weather implications. You know, I like that Philly game. That's the one I really wanted to bet on, man. But we got weather implications. So Toronto and Paris game. Let me see. Toronto lineup out yet? Yeah, yeah. I always like his runs and RBIs. Always. Uh, Let me see. Oh yeah, Toronto. Did they lineup come out yet? Damn. What are they doing? What time is it? Fucking game come on in 10 minutes. They ain't put a lineup out yet? Or is this RotoWire not picking it up? Damn, they on some bullshit. Hold on. Cal Schwarber. Yeah, we got weather there, Solo. Let me see something, man. Look on my phone real quick for this. Uh, Toronto lineup. Vladdy is doubtful. Supposed to be. Underdog ain't treated up yet. Ain't tweeted it out yet. Oh, yes, they did. Springer, Barger, Bichette, Springer. Let me see. Springer, Barger, Bichette, Kirk, Varsho, France, Lukes, Schneider, Jimenez. So I like what I'm getting ready to play here is same thing I said, right? I'm gonna take Reynolds. Damn, Reynolds HRRs. I'm is on Reynolds HRR. I'm gonna take Kirk's HRR. I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna go Springer HRR and Clement. No, not Clement. I'm sorry. The leadoff kid. No, wait a minute. Uh, no, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh lineup ain't out. Oh, I'm tripping. Pittsburgh lineup ain't out. That's who shit ain't out. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh lineup ain't out. Why though? There you go, right there. Who the fuck? Simon Gonzalez Reynolds. Horwitz behind him. Reynolds. Pham Sawinski. Triolo Davis. Pijuro. Mm, mm. Simon. Simon will be switching. Reynolds. Jackson Winsky. Mm. Nick Gonzalez. I'm on I still like Reynolds and Horwitz, man. I played it on Prize Picks. And I'm gonna take Kirk and Reynolds. Straight. I'm gonna have to take. I'm probably just gonna take them for 2.5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just. I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna just do a little some here. Take them on the books. Do a one joint. Springer, Kurt, Reynolds, Horwitz, Reynolds, Kirk, Springer. They don't got Simon on here, but it is what it is. It's all right. It's all right. If I went with a homer off looking now, I'd be on Nick Kurtz or Langoliers. Yeah, I've been seeing Nick Kurtz and stuff all across the industry. Did anyone hit home? Man, I didn't even do a home run parlay, man. I took one home run for the Dinger Tuesday, and took and got unlucky with that motherfucker. I took what's the fuck's that boy name? Lindor. Crazy work. That motherfucker hit a bomb, but him. What do we got now? Um, 11:34. Not a lot of sexy games here. Was I getting ready to look at the righties for Atlanta, right? Yeah. So let's see. Mm, mm. Whatever this kid here is throwing, hmm, it's not very sexy. Mm, not very sexy for Atlanta here. Uh, how has Atlanta been? They ain't been looking good then. Let's see, 30 days versus lefties. 118 WRC plus. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was mad. I wasn't mad. I was mad because I didn't get a chance to stream, look at nothing. I was mad because of the strikeouts. I don't really, man, I was mad because of the strikeouts because that was pathetic yesterday. I mean, multiple 10s and 12s, and man, they was going ballistic. They was going crazy yesterday. Man, they was going crazy. I was busy as hell today. I was salty. I neglected my motherfucking bankroll like that. That was wild as fuck. Um, where we at? Tampa Bay. No. Um, it's 14 days versus lefties. Atlanta. 112 WRC plus 23% K rate. Well, I don't know what to think about this Atlanta. Seems like Atlanta been hitting lefties. It seems like whatever this dude's throwing, lefties or righties don't like it. That's just what it feels like here. He's throwing Perez is throwing change up. What is he doing? Cutter, change up, sinker. Like, okay, right? Like, ugh, they don't look like nothing, but man, let me see. I don't mind taking a stab at the strikeouts there. I mean, I ain't gonna try to see nothing that I don't see with my eyes, but I don't mind taking the strikeouts there. We got over under 9 here. Martin Perez expecting numbers are probably up a little bit. You never know though. You know what I'm saying? They could probably hit him. You know, Perez, he can implode. You know what I'm saying? We know he's a veteran. He can get hit. Uh three. Mm. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's see. Hmm. Sinker, cutter, fastball. Hmm. Shit. Uh, Stanton gonna like that shit. What is it? Who was that? Rasmussen. Nobody's got a bomb off him. Hmm. Yeah, new day for sure. Um, it's home runs. Springer went. Springer a dog this year, boy. Springer is a dog this year. Shout out to Springer, man. Springer bomb. Everybody, drop the bombs in the chat. Bombs in the chat. Straight up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I took him for. I didn't play it straight. I took him for 3 HRRs on the slip though. Kirk. I need Kirk now. Let me see. So yeah, they liked Waldrop over on K's, Sears over on K's. What? Sears over? Yeah. Rasmussen over on K's and Cameron over on K's. Alcantara over on outs. Okay. Yeah. Bomb. Another bomb for who? Or was that you dropping bombs in the chat? Let me check. See what's out. Let me see. 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 Yeah, bombs in the chat, man. Springer having a season this year, ain't he, boy? Yes, Springer having a season this year. He is having a season. So they like Jackson likes the 4.5 Ks. I can see instances where he can get there though. Drew Rasmussen is pretty much pretty okay there. So Judge and Stanton, I knew they was gonna like this pitch mix. 6 bombs and 9 extra base hits for Judge for Stanton, and of course, right. So let me just move it right. Last month here, Stanton, all that shit came within the last month. 12 hits, 6 extra base hits, 5 bombs. Judge, 4 bombs. Okay. Stanton it's had to be off the slider. I mean the sinker and cutter. Oh, the cutter and fastball. So that sinker, he's over on that sinker, which he's throwing 41% of the time. Yeah, right. Let me see something here. MLB. And it's a lot of different too. So I didn't even look at the historic matchups here. When I'm looking at home runs or whatever the case may be today, no, nobody's got more than one home run off of a pitcher today. That's one thing. Interesting. Today's matchups. Philly. You got to keep a real good eye on them. That's the game I liked. That one there probably don't play. It's orange. You got to keep up with this boy. What's his name? Kevin Roth. Got to keep looking at him and see what they're gonna do, man. Oh, so he updated it. Okay, bang, right here. It was orange and red and orange. Now, models have backed off on the intensity of any rain around Philly. Could see a few raindrops, but I don't think they see anything heavy enough to stop play, leaving a lowest chance for a delay in case models were right earlier in the day and wrong now. Okay, bet. So I forgot the winds are blowing out in Detroit too. I forgot that. So I like Philly. I like Philly. Quick rewind it back here, 11:45. Quick rewind it back here. Um, so both of these guys, uh, see Castillo's giving it up to lefties, and Luzardo is pitching his worst at home, right? I still want to take a stab at Luzardo case, but you know what I'm saying? That's something I won't make it an official play, but I still want to take a stab at that 6.5. Part of it is kind of like, okay, you missed money yesterday, you want to take a stab at it today, type shit. But looking at the lineup, looking at the lineups here, I can tell you guys because I remember because I already know, right? So Turner look Turner been on one versus this pitch mix. Turner been Turner been good, bro. Um, Schwarber, you know his numbers were astronomical, right? Like wow, type shit. So you know if you can find Schwarber, let's see, if you can get Schwarber, man, if you can get Schwarber, you know his numbers probably gonna be inflated when it comes to the hits run, I mean to the home runs and stuff. So you might have to figure out other ways if you want to get some decent numbers, right? Because home run prop plus 210 for him, right? Um, with Turner being looking so good, right? Um, like you can look at RBIs. You get 2 RBIs for plus 320. Okay. Uh, if Turner can, get busy, you can also look at 2 runs, right? A run for him, Turner, is a minus 115. 2 runs is plus 500 type shit, right? What I can do here is use this game day insights real quick. Go over here, all stats, bring it back down. Because I do need a quick refresh. I know it was one more bat that I wanted to see here. Weeks, Philly game. Left hand hitters. Yeah, definitely. I don't know where you had went to. You missed that? We was you missed that, Kayla? Where you go? Damn. Um, right. So here's the thing, right? So it's the home thing with Philly too, because you know they better at home, right? So when you hit that home switch, they get green, right? They get green when they hit the home switch. So who was it, man? It was one more bat. Let me see, last month, Marsh, Stott, mm, Stott, home switch, green at home. Hmm, the righties. Let's see. I think it was Castellanos and uh Castellanos 263 batting average, but at home he went to like 327. That's what it was. Right, he went to like 327 at home, and then Real Muto as of late. Then let's see, as of late here, this month, Trey Turner batting 400 with a hefty 20 for 47. That's pretty good there. Harrison Bader 391 at home. I mean in general. Um, hit the home switch last month. Castellanos go to 15 and 6 at home. Trey Turner. Schwarber's got 4 bombs off him. Last 2 weeks, Turner is batting 500, above 500. Real Muto with 2 bombs in the last 7 days. So, okay. So Real Muto got 2 bombs in the last 7 days. Turner 11 for 18. He's cooking, right? He's very streaky and he's cooking. So there's ways you can look at this, right? You just got to figure it out. Because, the 1, 2, 3 spot, right? You got Harper is good at baseball. Real Muto, 2 bombs in the last 7 days. Uh, oh, what's the name? Not even in the lineup. Bader looked okay for a hit. Some of these guys look okay. Anything can happen here, but Castellanos not in the lineup. But the 1, 2, 3 slot, if you keep getting Trey Turner on base, like type of shit, like this shit could get kind of crazy, right? Because we know Castillo, um, he's pitching his worst to lefties, right? So we got Castillo, uh, left-hand hitters, 10 bombs, 283 batting average, 474 slugging, 7% barrel. Then you hit the away switch, boom, 363 batting average. Shit's getting worse. Then you know these Philly, they hitting lefties. I mean, they hitting better at home. So now you got him in a not the greatest spot, right? So um it's a lot of ways you can cook. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways you can cook because and without bombs, you can go hits, runs, and RBIs, right? You can go Trey Turner 2 runs, two. You can go 2 runs for Trey Turner, 2 RBIs for Schwarber, and you can go 2 hits or some shit like that for Bryce Harper, and you can go like 2 or 3, what I'm saying, hits, runs, and RBI for Mir Muto. I'm just painting a picture. I'm just painting a picture, but those are things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? And when you construct it like that, that's a good way to or you just betting them straight, because that's how runs get put up, man. That's how runs get put up. I have to tell people that all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's how runs get put up, man. A lot of us we neglect that. We neglect the fact that how runs get put up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Who was that? Philly. Where's that Philly game at? Let me see. Philly from yesterday. What did they do? 6-4, right? So look, that's why HRR is my favorite, prop because when you look at it, I mean, look at Philly for example. Two for Trey, right? Two hits, runs, and RBIs for Trey. Um, three for Schwarber, three for Harper, fucking 5, 6 for Real Muto. Who's one? Cubs. But I'm not biased or nothing like that, and being a gambler and streaming and stuff like that. I can't be biased like that. You know what I'm saying? But Cubs always tattooed on my and they got a special place in my heart, right? So yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Shit like this, man. And then like I said, that's why the importance of Bet 365 is really, really good. Because when you do your research and you just feeling froggy, man, and you just want to go in there and just ladder up some shit. Look at that. They let you so you get, like Trey Turner. What if Trey Turner go ballistic today and get 8 hits, runs, and RBIs, bro, for plus 3,000? Man, that shit crazy. Oh my God. Schwarber, you think somebody going yard twice? He gets you get 1600 for 8 hits, runs, and RBIs. Harper 1800 plus 1800. You just gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, let's say you bet Trey Turner, um, Schwarber, and Harper 8 hits, runs, and RBIs, and one of them might still get there, bro. One of them might get there. One of them might get there. And if you all in on a player, what I do is I just go ahead and ladder them on up from like four. I mean, from like three. The more often you're gonna get plus money for three. I just go ahead and just put a little something on all of them. I don't give a fuck if you putting $1, $2, 10 cent. I don't give a fuck what you doing. You know what I'm saying? That's if you feel like, you know what I'm saying. Don't catch you 3 or 4 guys like from each game that you like, and do a round robin or something like that. Man, you might get some bread. You might get some bread. It's hard as hell to figure that shit out for 3 different people though. But man, if you just dialing in and you can get lucky. You can definitely get lucky, and you ain't got to go all the way up to 8 either. You could go in there and get you some fives and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can get lucky. Shit, shit. One home run is 3 HRRs. You catch some motherfuckers on base, then man, a granny, a granny is what 6 hits, runs, and RBIs. I think, yeah, a granny grand slam, and you there. But you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at how many people, how you can, how you can hit it, right? How you can hit that. So especially, you get games like, the games like in cores. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The games like in cores here, like yesterday, or that what's the name game that let's see, scores. That what's the name game? I definitely want to take a look at that one because I didn't look at that Buck score. I'm salty as hell. Let me see. Look at this one here. So look at this shit, man. Look, Talkman had 4, 6 for Vargas, 7 for Teal. Right, those are some of the high numbers. Olson hit 7, 4 hits, 3 runs. Profile hit 5. Um, Albies hit 6, 5 for Baldwin. Harris hit 4 HRRs. So it can be done, right? It can be done, and it can be done. Then you have like Pittsburgh Pirates got 2. What happened? That was probably Horwitz, I bet. Reynolds hit his HRR. Fam, mm, Horwitz got a run. Okay. All right, so that's enough of that, man. Damn, I was planning on getting off here at 12 o'clock, man. Shit. This game here will be on in 8 more minutes. Let me go with I'm going to 365 and I'm gonna do a HRR parlay, man. In this one, uh truth be told, I'm gonna try to keep it simple, man. I'm gonna go Turner two. I think I wanna go I think I wanna go Turner. I think I wanna go the first four two, truth be told, man. And just be done with it. But I'm gonna go Turner two, Harper two, Schwarber two. I wanna go put Alec Baum in there too. I want to. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go Schwarber, Harper, and Trey for three apiece. And I'm gonna just bet these guys straight, man. So I'm gonna take Baum for two straight. Take Baum for two straight. And the rest of those guys, I gotta play them for three if I want to. If I wanna get busy. Trey, and Harper and Schwarber. Um, I ain't gonna. I'll probably be able to finish. Not right now, but I did talk a lot. But let me finish out this. Let's finish out this. Let's finish out this. Yankees game. Within the last month, Volpe, Stanton, and Judge got four bombs apiece or better. Last 2 weeks, Judge got three bombs. Thanks for the content, D. I'll see you grinding daily. I'll try to catch you more. I do DFS prop bets, so any content I appreciate especially with the variance in MLB. Catch you next time, Granders, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. What I'm saying I'm gonna start doing here is today was early game, so I had to come out here and do what I had to do. I don't make it in the house till about almost 3 a.m. So shit, I'll be right back up, man. I'll be tired as fuck. But on the evening days, I like I said, I gotta learn in here. I gotta learn how to set the set it to where I'm getting ready to go live. Y'all know what time I'm going live. So, I set that at night, then everybody, we can meet up here, boom, just like that. And then that give me a lot more time. Like if the games come on in the evening at 5 and I set the live for like 11:30 a.m. or 12 a.m., that give everybody a chance to come in and, gather their little thoughts. And I gather my little thoughts, and we can come in and make it a little bit shorter too. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Cause I don't have a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? NFL coming up too, y'all. I don't know what y'all gonna do about NFL. I gotta be, I be dipping, man. On them sports. NFL is coming up. Last 7 days, 2 bombs for Judge. None of these guys got a home run versus him though, bro. Straight up, I believe no. Lefties here. Uh, Drew Rasmussen, 6 bombs to lefties at home. 3 of them come at home. He's got a 26%, 23% K rate. Wait a minute, wait. To lefties, he's got a 27% K rate to lefties. At home, he's got a 26% K rate to lefties. So, whew, Rasmussen. Jazz Chisholm, 19 extra base hits, 13 bombs. Let's see something real quick. Mm. He's throwing that fastball 46% of the time. Uh, nine bombs, five bombs, 9 extra base hits. Top 3 pitchers, he got 3 home runs or better on him, so that's interesting there. I know Jazz will strike out, so we'll see what we're looking like as of late. And these lefties look pretty good, man. These lefties look pretty good. Mm. We have to pick them up? Question mark. We'll go get those in about 20 minutes. Hey, Sonny, you know your glasses ready? You know them glasses ready? Let's go where? You finna walk, motherfucker. 2 weeks? Yeah. We'll go up there and get them in a second. Get ready. We'll go up there and get them in a second. You can drive. Just get ready, though. All right. Yeah, we're finna go. I gotta go take my son to get his glasses. He needs his shit. Everything on point. School start tomorrow. Everything on point. That's everything on point. So yeah, Jazz, the one with the highest K rate out of the lefties. Probably about 12:30, Sonny. Probably about 12:30. Um, Cody Bellinger 3 bombs. How much did he hit? 2 bombs yesterday. Let's see. Strikeout, home run. So one of those pitches he hit a home run yesterday was a cutter. So it was another one. Okay, so it was only one of those home runs. I think he hit 2 yesterday. Um, Then Rice. I lost some money on Rice the other day. He walked twice, man. Rasmussen been tough, bro. Rasmussen, he's been tough. Rasmussen's been tough. Looking at his game log here, um, mm, earned runs. He's given up more than 3 earned runs, one, two, 3 times this season. He hasn't been pitching that much though, right? So like 76 pitches, 79, 73, 81, 75. So keep an eye on that, right? You see his pitch count. He's only through all right. You know what though? He's got a seasonal pitch count though, I think. I forgot all about that. I think he's got a seasonal pitch count where he can only go over X amount of innings, right? And I probably would shit. I probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that if I'm him. I don't mind that because they season wrapped up. I don't know. We'll see. It might not be wrapped up, but it's probably wrapped up. But he's been pretty good though, bro. I mean, yeah. So, if they can run that pitch, the one thing I will say this was their practice facility, right? The Yankees, this is their practice facility. They went in that motherfucker start dropping bombs, man. So they can probably do pretty well here. I don't think Rasmussen has faced them this season. Let me go back and look one more time. Oh, he did. He just seen them probably at New York. Um, no home runs, 81 pitches, 5 Ks, 4 hits, 2 walks. Um, he faced them early in the season. 84 pitches, 5.2 innings. Uh, yeah, no home runs, 1 earned run. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of questionable spots for me here. I'm not an expert. You know what I'm saying? I definitely gotta guard my motherfucking grill. Now I did not take the strikeouts for Lazardo. He got one. I'm just knowing he finna sit their ass down. Damn, I know he finna sit their ass down. He got one already. Scared money don't make no money. I'm tripping. I wonder what I can get this shit live for. As soon as I bet it live, they finna start go upside his fucking head. As soon as I bet it live. Let me see. Knowing they finna sit his ass, they ass down. His strikeouts locked. He probably finna sit the whole fucking side down. Look at that. I'm so damn weird. That shit don't make no damn sense. Man got 2 Ks in the first quarter. No, he finna hit their ass for about 10. That shit crazy as hell, man. All them strikeouts in that damn lineup, man. I was bogus as hell for that shit. Straight up. Didn't even play it on prize picks or nothing. Mm, mm, mm. So the lefties, on paper they're not striking out that much versus pitch mix. I know. I give Drew Rasmussen his respect. He's pitched well this season. Whatever you want to do, be my guest. But like I said, Rasmussen has pitched well this season. Flip it on over here to Cam Schlittler, whatever, man. Um, uh, 2 bombs to lefties. 4 bombs to righties. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 5 games. He went 5 innings at Tampa Bay. Uh, he gave up three runs. Is that at Tampa Bay? I don't know. 3 runs. Uh, that probably was at home. 1 bomb, 4 walks. Hmm. Let's see, Cam. Of course, that had to be at home. Let's see. Yeah, that was at home. He can give up a bomb, I see. Fastball 46% of the time. His barrel is up on all his pitches. You see that? Barrel. So, let's take a look at that fastball real quick. Christopher Morel. Rodriguez who? What Rodriguez? Oh yeah, Julio. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially it's been that slider. I mean, not the slider. That he loves that. What's the name, man? Oh my God. Man, the sinker, I believe. He loves that sinker. Randy, looked good. They looked good. I didn't pull the trigger on them though. I was more into the strikeouts. I ain't gonna lie. He got 3 Ks too. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. 3 Ks, man. Wow. All right. Well, so Yandy Jr. Morel, his barrel was there. Uh, I don't know why I didn't play that boy K's, man. You can't do nothing but lose. Shit. I gotta take my son to go get his glasses. I gotta I gotta go to work soon. So I'm probably gonna shorten this one off. But another thing, if y'all don't got this site, I'll show you guys something real quick. That was the fastball alone right there. Diaz and Caminero got 5 to 6 home runs off that. Um, Full pitch mix here. Slugging Junior and Yandy slugging is up. I said power's up a little bit higher for Junior. Junior Caminero last month 4 bombs. Last 2 weeks 3 bombs. Fly ball and pull there was there. Strikeouts there for him too. Hmm. The other day, Brandon Lowe and what's the name left the game. Like what the hell? It's crazy work. Straight up. Mm, these guys banged up. If Chandler gets on, you can look at the stolen base. Okay. If Chandler gets on, you can look at the stolen base. If you think he can get on, look at the stolen. Think about the stolen base there. Yeah, you ain't missed too much. I got to go though. I got to take my son to get his glasses and stuff like that. You ain't missed too much though. It wasn't a lot that I liked. It wasn't a lock that I liked. The strikeouts for the strikeouts for yeah, the strikeouts for Lozado. I really liked that. Didn't play it. That was my favorite play. You know what I'm saying? And didn't even play it, and I should have played it. He ain't got there yet, but he's on the way. Three strikeouts in the first inning. He did give up a bomb, but you know, Brandon Lowe, Barrel. Bet. I like J Ram again today, definitely for a stolen base. Check that out later. Yes, sir. So that's another stolen base that come into play. Like I said, if you think Chandler can get on, shout out to Latrell. Latrell already know this. That could be a parlay for you. Um, Simpson and J Ram. I know J Ram got well over 30 stolen bases. He probably got about 30, 35 stolen bases or some shit. 40, something like that. Um, Today's matchup pitching stats. Go to home run. You know what? I can go to today's matchups. Home run targets. This is another thing that a lot of people can look at. You got today's matchup, historic matchups. Like you can come here to historic matchups, see how many home runs people got against each other, home runs and barrels, pitching stats, and a lot of stuff right here. Home run targets, what I'm looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? I can filter it through home run per nine. I can filter it to home runs. Max home runs on that slate for the day. You know what I'm saying? You can see how, when, and where. You could also go to filter the time out, say, okay, what about the last month? Who's been getting beat up this last month type shit, right? So I can leave it, I can put it right there for you. And then, last month, Bassett. And this is versus, wait, I got it versus left-handed away and shit. I could just go in general. Bassett's given up the most bombs in the last month for whoever's on the slate. 8 bombs for Bassett. Shit like that, man. It's a lot of stuff you could look at. And then if you want to just look at all stats here, um, actually you can go to all stats. Let me see. I can go to hitting stats. Truth be told, I go to hitting stats here. Um, full season. Hold on. Full season. It's a lot. You got a lot of stuff here. I can go to hitting stats and go to player stats, and then boom, you can get your individual stats. Whether it comes to at bats, hits, average, wOBA, slugging, ISO, extra base hits, home runs, balls launched, hard hit, exit velo, barrel, hard hit, percentage, ground ball percentage, fly ball pull air, whatever, right? And then there's probably more that I can add in there. He might have took the stolen bases out because I think the stolen bases was there. Oh, hitting game log of players, right? And I can filter it. Stolen bases right here. Josh Naylor within the last month. Jazz Chisholm, Naylor, Ramirez, and I can go. I could just put it on the full season or something like that. And Jose Ramirez leading the league right now in stolen bases. I want to say, yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. Chandler Simpson right there. And, this here, when you think these guys can get on base, because stolen bases, you're going to get some good odds for stolen bases. When you think these guys can get on base, then that's when you can start thinking about stolen bases and stuff like that. And, researching those pitches for stolen bases. But we're rounding back to where we were. Um, I don't like this game. It's not my favorite game, but anything can happen. Caminero. I want to see what the lineup be like. Caminero. Last 2 weeks, Simpson 5 for 12 versus pitch mix, 16% K rate. So What was around 402. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Luke. He say Simpson is great for singles too, and that's a good straight bet. Singles is a good straight bet. Get on that motherfucker and then start stealing bases and shit. You could. That's probably good correlation. You could probably put a single and a straight and a stolen base on there, and be good to go. But you get good odds for stolen bases. Definitely do. 7 days here. Chandler 2 for 4. So you want to see what the lineups look like. More than likely, it looks like I like these righties a little bit better. Uh, but as of late, when I'm looking at the righties right here, as of late, it's uh it's probably going to be mm, I don't know. In this ballpark, I would definitely be looking at home runs and hits, extra base hits, because the atmosphere of this ballpark. But this is the last month. Junior Caminero's got 4 bombs there. You know what he can do in this ballpark. Y'all know what he can do in general. Um, Interesting though. Interesting game. Interesting game. Um, man, Turner got his 2 HRs. That's good. That's good. So what he didn't? Yeah, he didn't score it then. So they didn't score it. Who brought him in? Let me see. Okay, Real Muto. Schwarber got an RBI. That was halfway to that RBI. Why didn't I play that? Why didn't I play? It was 2 runs. It was going to be 2 runs for Turner, 2 RBIs, and 2 hits for Harper. Harper walked. Hmm. Hmm. Those 2 RBIs was way more. It was plus 100 more than the Tigers. Look at the Tigers. Damn, they got 3. Wow, I'm glad I didn't bet that game. I'll be mad as hell. How do they got 3? Riley Green. Mm. Valdez, 15 pitches. Mm. No Ks. He probably still gonna go 6. Mm. I didn't like that game, but the wind was blowing out in that game. All right, I'm gonna leave it at this, right? Um, you know what though? I gotta take a look at this athletics game. Bailey Ober too. Yeah, yeah. I gotta take a look at that one. I can't go by without that shit here. This is the game right here. This is the game I'm gonna probably want to bet some home runs in. I might want to bet 2 or 3 guys and see how that works, right? Bailey Ober, 24 bombs for him, right? 1 bomb to Detroit, none to Kansas City. Go figure. 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2. That shit sound like walks. No, them bombs. So athletics here hasn't faced them. Hmm. Where they at? Okay, whatever, right? Um, 15 bombs to lefties, 9 to righties, 7 at home to lefties, 6 at home to righties. He's spreading the love. Arizona and Cleveland, J Ram. J Ram and I really wanted they got the young pitcher up there, so I gotta see what he got. But I really wanted to I mean it's the usual suspects thing, man. Straight up. Um Marte is due as hell. He's due as hell, man. But man, that kid pitch mix, I had to go dig up his pitch mix, and he's a ground ball pitcher. Doesn't throw super hard. Mm, but Ramirez for sure, you know. finna get up out of here, but I got to look at these boys and see what they do, right? Athletics. What is he throwing? Um, okay. Bailey Ober. JJ Blade's got a bomb. Soderstrom and Urias. There's little sweet spots here. Let's see. He's given up two bombs to to the leadoff, six bombs to that 2 and 3 spot, six bombs to the two slots, five bombs to the three slot. Mm, that'd be like Rooker and Kurtz and shit. Oh shit. Oh, he's given up multiple bombs to every slot except for the ninth hole. He hasn't given up no home runs in the ninth hole. That 2 and 3 slot though, bro. That, man, six bombs. Man, you might get back to back bombs. Who projected the hit right there? Uh Langoliers and Rooker projected with Kurtz projected the lead off. You son of a nah though, we'll see what's gonna happen though. We will see what's going to happen. Hmm. Damn, Rooker got a decent amount of bombs on this pitch mix here. Slider, fastball, his top two pitches. He got five bombs on it. Three of his top four pitches got four bombs or better on it. That sounds pretty good. Shea Langoliers. I ain't gotta look at Shea, man. Let me see. Let's look at Shea. Shea's got five bombs and 12 extra base hits on that fastball, five bombs on that. Damn. Okay. All right. So let's see. Bring it on in. Last month, Shea Langoliers green as hell. Three bombs. Y'all already know that, right? Six bombs. 2 weeks. Okay. Kind of like cooling off a little bit the last 2 weeks. Versus pitch mix, he's got one bomb there. Rooker got a bomb in the last 7 days. Okay. How about on the road here? On the road. 9 of Rooker, 15 bombs come on the road. Okay. Flip it over real quick. Flip it over to the lefties. Nick Kurtz batting 400 on this pitch mix. 26 extra base hits and 13 bombs. Damn. About on the road. Damn, he's still batting 400 on the road. That's where he's doing all his damage at. Fuck. Nick Kurtz. Damn. Six bombs, 4-3-0-2-2. Damn. I see. Yeah, yeah. Man, they beating up on them, ain't they, man? I was wrong. I didn't put anything on it, but I was wrong. Man, they getting busy on their ass. Look at Kurtz, bro. Wow. What has he been doing lately, though, sir? Last month. 16 extra base hit. I mean, 16 for 30. Still batting 500. Fuck. 2 weeks. I know he fell off a little bit. Damn. Kurtz 8 for 18. 5 extra base hits, 1 bomb, 31% K rate. He's got a 15% K rate. Not worried about that at all. Damn, look how red Obear is versus lefties there. 15 bombs. Fuck. Kurtz, 7 days. Soderstrom and Kurtz, 7 days. Kurtz is 5 for 7 there. 4 extra base hits and a bomb. Mm-mm. Where's this boy gonna be hitting at? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I like the matchup for him, man. He's got the best matchup on the board I've seen so far. Straight up. JT Ginn versus lefties. He ain't looking too good either, man. Let me see. Mm, damn. Sinker 55% of the time. Okay, let's see. JT Ginn. Sinker 55% of the time. Oh shit. I'm still on Minnesota. JT Ginn. Sinker to them lefties. Cody Clemens. He's got a bomb. Not too many of these guys got a bomb on that sinker. Cody Clemens got 4 bombs on his pitch mix though. Matt Warner got 4 bombs on it. Lefty, man, left on left crime here. Matt Warner, huh? Maybe. All right. Uh, hmm. JT again, 5 bombs for the righties. He's looked good versus righties though. Day late for Buxton. Buxton batting 300 versus his pitch mix. Keachel don't strike out much. He hasn't struck out yet on that pitch mix. Day late for Buxton. Last month, what is he batting? Oh, it's only 2 for Ryan Jeffers last month. He will strike out, but he's 3 extra base hits and a bomb. 2 weeks. Keishel hadn't struck out. What was he throwing? Sinker 67% of the time. Let me rewind that back and take a look at that sinker. 67? Sinker to righties. Buxton. 344 batting average, 8 extra base hits, 4 bombs on that. Royce Lewis, 5 extra base hits, 1 bomb. Buxton likes that sinker. He's doing 67% of the time. Followed by the slider. The top 2 pitches, Buxton likes them, right? Sinker. So Buxton is one of those candidates. Royce Lewis, um, sinker. Royce Lewis 9 for 28 on that sinker. 67% of the time. He's only throwing 2 pitches, so they're gonna lamp. JT Ginn. Let's see. I haven't seen him. See if she wants something from the store. Cause we finna go. Yeah, see if she wants something from the store. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here. So, um, nobody has faced JTGN, right? So that's that. Now we got these 3 games going on right now, so that's that as well. I'll refresh this real quick. Um, Marte leading off. Oh my God. Okay. Carroll. So they put Marte in the leadoff spot. Fuck. So Quan lately hadn't been striking out on that pitch mix. Fott been ain't been good. They testing out the rookie today, so we'll see what's gonna happen. This kid here, see what his debut or whatever. Uh, Ramirez, I definitely like Ramirez for sure. I couldn't talk off a hit or nothing for Quan. Ketel Marte, it's got to be one day, man. You can wait on him, keep on waiting on him, or you can try him now against the young boy. Carroll looked okay at times. Uriel, he looked okay at times, but it's the usual suspect when it all boils down to it. Marte and Carroll right there. Um, didn't like a lot here. Edwards, you could look at him for a hit or whatever case may be. I didn't like a lot here in this game. Sandy Alcantara, his pitching outs is a parlay piece. You can use that if you want. Um, these lefties look pretty good. Alonso looked pretty good. Brad Lord has been okay. I don't really know what to do with this game. If I'm looking at the side, it's probably still going to be the Mets or nothing for me. But I don't know what to really think of here. But man, versus that fastball, Lord's throwing everybody, all the usual suspects like that fastball: Lindor, Soto, Nemo, Alonso, McNeil. Right. Keep an eye on that lineup. Uh, hmm. For Washington, I mean, I'm still not messing with Washington. They on my list. Uh, People did not look that good in this game here for me, but anything can happen. Martin Perez is not that good of a pitcher, so Atlanta can pop off here. The 4.5 strikeouts, I have interest in that for Waldrop. Here, like I said, New York Yankees, they like this facility. They practice here. That's one thing, they like this facility here. Um, hmm, Drew Rasmussen has been pitching good, only giving up more than 3 runs, three times this season. And man, if I had to take somebody for a bomb, of course it would be Caminero here. And on the Yankees side, I mean, none of these guys got a home run off Drew Rasmussen. That's what's kind of throwing me for a loop right now. Simpson is a stolen base candidate right along with um, Ramirez. And the Minnesota game is the only other game that I looked at. And Buxton and Kurtz will probably be my favorite home run plays from this game. And remember, in that 2 hole and that 3 hole, this ain't projected. I mean, it's the lineups that's set in stone, but I think he's giving up 5 home runs in the 2 hole and the 4 hole. I mean, the 3 hole. Bailey Ober's giving up 6 home runs there. Kurt looks like an Avenger right now versus this pitch mix. I ain't gonna lie. Next guy, if I had to take for a bomb, would probably be Cody Clemens. That's if I had to take somebody for a bomb from Minnesota. But Byron Buxton versus those top 2 pitchers and Royce Lewis versus those top 2 pitchers looked okay. Warner is a ticking time bomb at any time.
We said food or snacks.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just get whatever. Tell her whatever she want.
My mama said both.
Get it together. Tell her to get it together so we can go.
Uh,
I'm ready. Going forward here, Noah Cameron, I think there's a possible way that he could probably hit his outs or something like that. Maybe his case. So keep an eye out on that situation. Colin Ray. Now the lefty's going to be in play here versus Colin Ray, Freelick, Collins, Yelich, Terrain. Them boys going to be in play, truth be told. But the wind is blowing in massive in Chicago, I want to say, and this ballpark is affected by winds a lot. The Colorado and Dodgers, like, what do you want me to say here? You know what it is. It's Coors Field. I need to really take a look at this Cincinnati game here. I need to really take a look at it. Um, I didn't have any interest in this San Francisco looking at the San Francisco game. More than likely, if I like anything on San Diego, I'm probably going to elect for that San Diego money line or something like that in a parlay. And that's it. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll show you guys what Jackson like one more time. But tomorrow, how many games we got? Uh, one, two, wait, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 games. Okay, so 9 games, and then this game is gonna be early out here, so I can start looking into tomorrow, pretty early, right? I'll show you guys what Jackson like one more time, and I'll get out of here. Uh, Profile for a bomb. No, yeah. They like Harris for a bomb. Vinny for a bomb. Mike Yaz for a bomb. Owen Cassie, my Chicago Cubs for a bomb. Um, Harris, his runs and RBIs. A run for Springer. He's hit that already. Markel Garcia, a hit. Five to car, sir. Um, um,
You wanna know what they said?
no. Atlanta Braves money line. I hope it ain't a lot of stuff. Dodgers money line. Waldrip strikeouts. Sears strikeouts. Rasmussen strikeouts. Outs for Cameron and outs for Sandy.